Welcome back to AIM TN channel. So well-being again. So in order to well-being, we are always being taught how well-being is always connected to our reaction. So what is reaction? This is a very simple area that in every situation in life, we always react instead of responding. Suppose if we ask you what is responding and reaction, you may be wondering what is reaction, sir. Normally in reaction, what we do, we do an act, then you feel, then we think. So what is the ideal is that response. That is why I said you think before you act is a very good strategy. That is, response means you think, you feel, and you act. So if you look at this difference between reaction and response, and in reaction, you do an act. Somebody says something to you, immediately you react, and then after that you think, no, I shouldn't have said this, I shouldn't have done this, I have hurt them. No, before I did that act, I should have checked, I should have thought about it. So all your reaction are, you do an act, then you start repenting for that, then you start feeling for it, then you think about it, I should have done that. So in other words, if you start responding to a situation, responding is that you first think, should I do it, should I reply or not, should I act or not? Then you feel, then you act. So in every situation in life, if you want to maintain your well-being, you should respond to your situation in life so that you maintain your well-being. By thinking, feeling and acting, you are responding to your situation so that your well-being in life is very well maintained. So this brings me to a very important area in life. Many people ask me, sir, what is that? How do all the problems, if you look at that 4 areas which I shown, that relationship, health, career and finance. Relationship is very important factor that we don't give much importance. So relationship is always involved with communications, where the communication that whatever we speak with others, they are verbally, when we are talking to other people, they are looking 65% they are looking at our non-verbal signals. So they are 35% they are looking into the verbal signals. So what are the non-verbal signals? If you look at it, the eye contact, facial expression, tone of voice, posture, gesture, timing and intensity. What I request to you that in personal relationship, you want to have a healthy relationship, what you have to do is you must always concentrate on non-verbal communications. So that will help you to understand the other person and maintain your relationship. So many people ask me, sir, is social media replacing our relationship or adding to them? It depends, sir. It is only adding to them because we are now living in a tech world. So if you can see, look at this slide, husband and wife hugging each other, but they are looking at their smartphone. So this is the order of the day. But that's why I said more non-verbal communications in personal relationship will help you maintain your well-being. So many people ask me, again I am coming back to the usage of communication. So how to communicate, avoid these negative words. To any person you come across in life, if you want to maintain your well-being, that you should not go and ask, it's good for you, don't do that. Because we'll expect you. So you should not use negative words like I told you, never mind, I never, or whatever. These are all the negative words. How you can change these negative words into positive words? You must always use words like positive words like might I suggest to you, if we can, we understand that, I understand. One option is that, because you are telling an option, I am telling you an option. So let me explain to you, we can help you out too. These are all the positive words. The more positive words you use in communication will reduce less problems for you, thereby you maintain your well-being. So this brings to a very important area, which again communication plays a very role in our well-being, because listening is the power of listening is very important. That's why God has given for 2 ears and 1 mouth, because you should hear more, speak less. So the more you listen, more will be your well-being. So with this we'll go to the next chapter.